Hello everybody and welcome back to Farmers Dynasty Livestream Part 4. In this livestream I want to, yes, I have made a lot of money. And I don't remember the last time how much I made on the last livestream I did. But I think I have more than I did last time. Just kind of get an idea of how much I had, because I knew I was going to make some money off stream. So last I saw, I have 94,000. That's what I did have. So, and I know I have more than that now. Or did I spend money? I don't remember if I spent money or not. I must have spent money. Because I thought I had... I swear I thought I had... Unless I have inventory. I do have inventory. I have inventory. That's what I had. I think I sold this, but I guess I didn't save it or something. I don't know, because we'd been doing the tomato soup, the Italian tomato soup and stuff like that. So we'll keep this on hand just because I don't want the mice getting to it, because they said the mice are a huge problem when it comes to the safety of your food. And if you bear with me real quick, I need to look and see. I need to look up and see where to get the cedar. Because I cannot remember where the location was, because it's not showing me on the map where I need to look for it. Way to the south of the farm. Look here. Maybe they're there. Okay, well, we won't waste any more time. We'll get in the Bear Jack, I can't remember what it's called. Get in that and drive over there to, yeah, in the last stream we got the combine. Last couple streams we got the combine, so gonna go get the cedar. So hopefully here in the next couple streams, maybe by the next stream, we will have the cedar, and we'll be able to seed both of these fields and be able to start harvesting different crops. I'm thinking that it's a possibility of let me see here. I'm gonna go to the audio options. There we go. I don't know if that's saved or not. I don't. Okay, yeah, it did. What was the other one? Music, voice. Okay, yeah. We're good. I just don't want the sound of the tractor to be so damn repetitive and annoying that it's just kind of hard to even hear what I'm saying if I'm trying to get a point across, and it's like I can't hear you because the obnoxious sound of the tractor, just the repeated audio file for this tractor is ridiculous. Oh, big hill. Oh, shit. Big hill. We're just gonna roll the dice and see where on earth the cedar is, because I really have no idea where the hell it's at. And by the way, this might just be a half an hour stream just to kind of get some stuff sorted out. I don't know, we'll see. Oh my goodness. See, I'm trying to multitask here. See, and I don't think it's over here, but maybe it is. And I remember seeing it before, that's the thing. I remember seeing it and being there before, but for some reason it's not there anymore. Like the quest or the waypoint to it. So I believe it's up here. I just don't know where exactly. Because the one person in the forum said way south of the farm. And I remember coming here before when I was looking for it without having to use any kind of tips online. So maybe it is all the way over here. You know, this is the only farm that's way south of mine, or the only way south farm. But I mean, where... See, this is where the grain trailer was before. Otherwise, I have no idea where it is. Benefit of the doubt won't come up here, but I know for a fact it won't be up here because it wasn't up here before. So why would it make a difference? But see, I know it's not here. But they want me to talk and talk and talk to this person.
Hello, my name's Sybil. And who might you be?
Wow, Sybil, you're kind of cute.
I live on the farm nearby. Saw this mill from afar. Just wondering
from
if it's
afar.
still working.
Well, barely. We try to make eco flour and sell it to bakeries, but farmers prefer to sell grains elsewhere. We even raised prices as much as we could afford it, but still not many people visit us.
So you say I can sell you my grains for a better price?
Yes, at least for a time being. And remember, we take wheat and barley only.
It's good to know. I'll keep that in mind.
Well, hope to see you soon.
Also, if you're not sorry, I have to save the game. So if you see the blue screen, that's because of that. Yeah, because I remember doing the, I'm gonna ask her to be my wife. Oh, that windmill scared me. An old baler. I don't need the baler. I need the cedar. And I know exactly where it's just... I just need to find the location.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Beauty. So nice to see you.
It is so nice to hear. Thank you.
Hello there.
Good afternoon.
Is there something I can help you with?
No, not at the moment.
I would have arrived earlier if I knew I'd meet a beauty like you.
So nice to hear that. Thanks.
I just would like to know how to get the cedar, because there's no way to hook up to it, and I really don't know. And I don't want to go off and buy a cedar just because this one doesn't want to work. You know, that's the last thing I want to do. See, and I feel like I should be able to talk to. Sorry, I was looking stuff up. I feel like I'd be able to talk to the guy around here. Like, is there no guy around here to talk to, or? Or am I just screwed and I have to do it that way? Like, I don't know what to do. I want to say that I think I'm screwed because I should be able to hook up to this. I'm so confused. I really don't know. Maybe we'll just... Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll just go ahead and just... I don't know. Just continue on and get like balers and stuff and get all the equipment we need, because I'm really just... I'm lost because I don't know why I can't talk to anybody about it, and I can't just start doing work and the mission doesn't it's random. Why is there a mushroom in the middle of the road? Maybe just for that, just to pick it. That's why. Well, maybe we can go over and get that baler, because that's what this is for. Get the baler. Now that we know where the cedar is, maybe we'll be able to get it later on. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to buy our own. I really don't know. I am confused about it, honestly. I really don't know what to do about this, because I feel like right now I have a solid amount of money for sure to start with. In my opinion, 100,000 in this game, I think, is like perfect amount. It only took, you know, realistically only like a couple hours really of streaming to really figure it out and get an idea of how much we need to get, you know, to go. So we have no money anywhere other than just like a few peppers in that one greenhouse. So the last 10 minutes or so, we're going to see if we can do minimal work to get this baler, bring it back to the farm, and then paint the vehicles, because literally the plans keep changing because of all the shit that keeps going on. And when I say all the shit that keeps going on, it's the apparent glitch that's going on that apparently I'm having. So we'll just deal with that. I'm assuming I have to fix both these barns and their house probably for that baler, but I just don't want to screw with that. And I also don't like the fact that this game doesn't tell you the prices. but I don't really know if this...
Hello. Need anything?
Jeez. We're bald. We're Lex Luthor right now.
I could use something like that.
Ah, what the hell. I'm leaving this place anyway. Selling, you know. Moving back to the sea. Guess this life's not for a sailor.
Well, not much. At least not for such old equipment. But I do work.
If you say so, I guess if you
What do you
restore
mean?
these barns, I'll get more money selling the farm. So I'm good anyway. What do you think?
You've got yourself a deal.
I could buy it. How much is it? $2,000? The hell? I guess we're just gonna fix these buildings. And I knew that's what was gonna happen. But I'm just saying in general, it's just like, what the hell? Oh, I don't have enough money, not for old equipment. It's like, you got plenty of money. Give me the option to buy it. Rather than fix his bullshit, he could just fix himself. What a dick. If I don't have to get up on the roof, I'm not going to have to worry about it. Look at that. Look how fucking awesome that is. Hopefully tonight I'll be able to stream as well. It'll be after 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what I will be streaming. I think I'm going to try to get a hold of Kraydon, see if we can stream Watch Dogs again and get that finished. But I really don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I had a scare there for a second. I thought I was going to have COVID again. Because Monday and Tuesday I felt absolutely fine. And then I originally was supposed to have Wednesday off. But Monday and Tuesday I felt totally fine. And then Wednesday I just started getting this really weird feeling. Like I wasn't far enough along yet to feel if I had COVID or not. But I think I just had a small head cold because I had a headache like crazy. And I usually don't get headaches too often. It's got to be a long day for me to get a headache. Otherwise, I never really try to overwork myself, ever. And then just out of nowhere, I got headache, like a throbbing headache all day. And it could have been from the weather change, because it's raining here a lot. That's very much a possibility. It's either that, or I had a small head cold for a little bit. And I was sweating and getting cold. I'm like, I'm going to have COVID or something. I've already had COVID. That was a bitch. That's the nicest way I could put it. It was a bitch. The breathing and the absolute entire loss of energy when it came to having COVID. That was the worst part. I don't know what was worse. The breathing issues, like being able not to actually breathe at all. And when I did breathe, it was an absolute struggle all the time. Or it was the absolute no energy. I don't know what else you want to say it. The absolute absence of energy. But right now it just feels like allergies because I keep sneezing a lot. I was coughing a lot. I do cough a lot in the mornings before I have like a cup of coffee because that's like soothing almost. It's like soothes my throat. My throat's dry in the morning. But usually when I have a cup of coffee, it usually fixes it, and it wasn't fixing it. I just kept coughing all day. So I don't know what I had, but apparently it's gone now. because I wouldn't be able to do this much talking without having to cough all the time. I already sneezed once this morning, but that's just because that's just my allergies. My body is, in other words, it's settling. It's, you know, getting used to being up and around. If you got allergies, you know what I'm talking about. So, and most people do have allergies. That's just the way of life. Oh boy. I think on part 5 I'd like to get cows. I don't know how well it's going to work out, but I need to get the baler and baling trailer, and I need to have wheat before that any of that happens. Believe me, I know the ins and outs of farming. I didn't jump into this game not knowing anything, so I know the absolute basics and then some. Because I did read up on the forums about people having issues with how to fill the seeder, and I'm thinking, well, I'm pretty sure it tells you at the beginning of the game that, you know, you go here and here for the seed, like I've done for just the tomatoes in general. Go there for the seed, and then it's stored in your one barn, and then you back your seeder up to it, and I'm sure you can fill it up from there. Fix the last building. I thought there was 3 buildings here. Maybe just 2 of them need to be fixed. I guess so. Oh man, this thing's a fucking communist problem. This thing's a commie building. It's all red. Damn. I don't know if any of you guys have caught it yet lately, but I did just stream Mass Effect 2 2 days ago, and then I streamed Batman Arkham Knight yesterday. So I've been trying to keep up on the streaming. It's just been kind of hard, just with a lot of stuff going on currently with work and livestock. I had actually, this is very topical. I actually had a ventilation fan. So there's a thing called stage 1 and there's stage 2. That's the level, that's the size of fans, because there's a 24-inch fan. There's 2 24-inch fans in both ends of the barn. And there's 2 36-inch fans in both ends of the farm. And then there's also, in the middle of the farm, there's 2 36-inch fans, okay? So you've got a total of 6 36-inch fans, and you've got a total of 4 24-inch fans. So I have starter. I have like baby birds when they come in. So you don't need a lot of air and ventilation when they come in. You need to conserve as much heat as possible. And it's been pretty cold. And we were trying to fix it. And the problem with it being cold out is you don't want to move a lot of air. You don't want to move a lot of air through because they're only like a week old Wednesday. They're only like a week old. So, the problem with that is that when it's cold out and you're moving a lot of air, you're pulling a lot of cold air in at the same time. So that's the last thing you want to do when they're so young still. And they're going to get a chill. You know, they can die from that. So what the problem is, why all that affects each other, is because the place that there is the 136-inch fan is connected to this control box like the 2 24-inch fans are. And they must have a failsafe or something, because when the 36-inch fan, the fuse box, the individual fuse boxes that every single one of the fans have, that way you can just do individual repairs instead of shutting off the breaker and turning them all off. That way they all can run properly while you can work on just the one. I know the basics of electricity. I know the basics of most things when it comes to farming. There's just some things I don't know enough about to really assess a problem correctly. So what had happened was one of the 36-inch fans, the fuse box every time it would go into stage 2 and that 136 would kick on like it's supposed to, that individual fuse box by that fan would blow off, not blow off the wall, but it would blow out of the fuse box. There'd be sparks. In other words, like, you know, flash. It's like a flashbang. At one point it flashed, and I was the one service guy that was helping me. They had called. I was walking away from that fuse box, and it was like a flashbang went off behind me. It was that bright. And it was insane. So what he had done was, we found out it was a switch, the actual switch, because these older fuse boxes have fuses that you screw in, little they're 8 amp fuses, and little 8 amp fuses were not the problem. It was the actual switch on that fuse box to turn it on and off. You know, instead of having to screw in and screw out the fuses every time you want to work on it. You just turn the switch off and then you can work on it. So the issue was that whenever that 36-inch fan, the fuse box would blow out, there was a small fuse in the control box up front in the office area that they would blow that out too. So, which in turn would turn on the 24-inch fans to 100% instead of just at the 50% that we had them set at. And we do not need to blow all that air through, especially when they're that young. So, with them being that young and blowing that much air through, we could kill them that way, and we do not want that. So, there we go. So with that going on, we had finally fixed and replaced the covering with the switch and the fuse holders on that fuse box, which fixed the issue. And so after we had fixed the issue, we got to replace that. So we don't have to do the whole roof, do we? I don't know, that color just seems so similar to the wood that they were using. And so then it would turn on those 24-inch fans 100%, and we did not need that. We were going to be killing birds if we did that. So we got the problem fixed, and that one guy looked at it from a different company. He came out and looked at it. He didn't have the resources to fix it, which I won't be calling them anymore. But I called this electric company that I should have called in the first place, and they came out and they fixed it. And this barn is old enough to where he actually had to use a part. He didn't have to use a part, but he had a part available that was cheaper from 1996. And the building is 20 years old. You know, you're talking about a 20-year-old building that houses these birds that, oh my god, that's a lot of scaffolding. But he says he gets them at surplus auctions. Oh geez, I was hitting R2 instead of... That's why it doesn't work. That's why I wasn't seeing the red. So, like I said, that's what I've been dealing with Monday and Tuesday, and that's why I wasn't able to stream it all Monday or Tuesday. Or I think I streamed later on Tuesday. That's when I streamed Mass Effect 2. But I couldn't stream more than that, and that was it. Because I had to be available for that issue whenever the one service guy would show up, and then also when he left, so... They want you to be there every second that they are. And that's totally fine. I have no issue with that at all. That comes first. Streaming on YouTube I do not make money off of, so this does not come first. What comes first is my actual career.
As agreed, you may take the baler.
Thanks. See you around.
See you
Not
around.
for long, mate. Not for long. I can already feel the breeze.
Alright, we got the baler. Nice. I swear he was T-posing, but he must have just been stretching. Sure as hell looked like sure as hell looked like a T-pose. See, and that no. That's bullshit. Alright. So, let's go back to the homestead. Let's go back to the homestead, we'll paint the tractor, and then call it good. But we got the baler, so that's pretty cool. If I had $200,000, like right now, which I could have if I just kept going, but I didn't have any time to actually play the game off stream. But just in general, this is pretty much what I had time to do. Let's just stream it. But hopefully we can stream tonight. Like I said, I don't know what it's going to be. Could be Red Dead, it could be GTA, it could be Watch Dogs, and if it's none of those, it most likely will be something else that I'm currently streaming. So, let's go. I pressed the cruise control and it didn't work. Yeah, and I should be able to get ready for work here soon. Because I haven't been to work, like I said, I haven't been to work since Sunday. And that was not my choice. I didn't want to work Wednesday. And luckily enough, I didn't have to. But then I was going to have to anyways because someone had called and said that they thought that they were going to be tested positive for COVID. And they must have had to do the PCR test or something because they said they had to wait 3 to 4 or 5 days, something like that, before they got the news if they had COVID or not. So she must have had the Delta variant if she felt that bad, because what I've heard is that if you have COVID again, it's kind of like just like a cold, because your antibodies, you know, especially if you haven't had the vaccine, you have natural antibodies that fight off that sickness again, because, you know, when you have a sickness, your immune system fights it off and replaces it with antibodies to fight it off again. Same thing the vaccine does. So, yeah, pretty much just in general, we were kind of waiting to see if she said anything, but we have to wait yet until tomorrow to see if she can come back into work. But if she has COVID, then that means she has to be off for another 10 days, which means she'd be off for 15 days altogether. And not only that, but she was just off for a full 7 days because she had a COVID scare. I'm just like, I have not run into anybody in my life that has more problems with, I shouldn't say exaggerates, or I should say more of like, is dramatic about every little cough that they get. And when I called work, they just told me, they said, don't come in just because, you know, if I think I feel bad, they don't want me to, whatever, car, just gonna wait for me to go, huh? They just said if they think I feel bad, then I shouldn't come in, and I'm just like, okay, then I won't come in. That was their choice, not mine. So that's pretty much what's going on. Pretty sure that car was green originally. I don't know why it would have changed colors, but wants to do what it wants to do, I guess. I don't have the side door open, I have this front door open here. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and paint this sucker. Let's wash it and paint it. We're going to be just like everybody else, and we're going to go green. Refuel. Wash vehicle. Look how clean that looks. It looks shitty, though. Then we need to have more. There we go. Renew and repaint. Look how cute that looks. Yeah, I just said that. I said, look how cute that looks. Renew and repaint. Look how pretty. Alright, so we'll do that, and then we'll go get the combine. Yeah. Go get the combine, and we'll do the same thing with that. And hopefully, as I am doing this, renewing them and repainting them, it not only makes them nicer, but also makes the value of them go up, so I get more out of it when I go to sell it. I would keep the harvester, and I would keep other stuff too, but alright. So we'll go ahead and refuel, wash, and then we'll do a red harvester. Get blue out of here. Get that blue out of here. We'll do a dark red. There we go. Renew and repaint. Wow. Did this just come out of San Andreas or what? It looks just like the combine out of San Andreas. Now, I think we're going to have to do individually like these. There we go. Hopefully I can get the right color of head color. And it's just, if it's off a little bit, then it's off a little bit. But well, does it? I'm curious to see if what happens is yeah, I think that's exactly what happens. Because it doesn't, you know, it has to be attached. Oops. Oh, L1 triangle. Oh my god. That takes forever. Well, we'll just end it here. Thank you everybody so much for watching. As always, I'm a non-profit YouTuber / streamer. I do this purely for fun. And Farmers Dynasty is actually, it's a pretty solid game. I'm not going to give it too much crap. I mean, it is technically an indie game. So, you know, I'm not going to give it too much crap in general. But, yeah. That's where we're getting the live stream. And, as I've always said before, I will see you all in the next live stream. I do not know when or what the stream will be. But, yeah. Thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you all in the next live stream.